In this video, I want to show you how you can build a fully functioning website like this one in less than 60 minutes. So this is how the website is looking like. It has a payment integration. When the client tries to pay the product from their website, they get an SDK push on their phone, and then they just do the payment. From there, they can be able to track their product. So guys, just have a good laptop and a good internet connection, and then you can follow the video and you will be able to build the exact website by yourself without any coding skills. Just follow the video from the start to the stop and you will thank me later. So guys, and let's get started. Now we can start building our website. All you need is to follow this video from the start to the stop. Make sure you don't skip anything if you want the same results. The first thing we need to do, we need to get a domain name and a hosting. So let me go to any browser of my choice. You can use Safari, you can use Chrome, you can use Firefox or Brave. Any browser that you have, you can use it. Let me just click on Safari and then I can expand my screen. So domain name is your business name. Like maybe let's say you have a barbershop and the barbershop is called Alex Barbershop. So now the domain name will be www.alexbarbershop.com or .co.ke or .org or .anything. What is a hosting service? A hosting server is where your files are stored so that people can be able to access your website and see your services in your website, or maybe see anything from your website. You need to store that data somewhere. So that data is stored in a server. So what you need to do, you need to get a domain name and a hosting. Where do I get my domain name and my hosting? I normally get them from Hostinger. So you will need to get the hosting from the link on my bio. If you want to get a hosting, just get it from Hostinger. Use exactly the link on my bio and click enter. Or maybe if you don't get the link on my description, you can just come here and go to my website. The website is wencreatives.com and scroll down. You'll be able to see this button here, get hosting discount with my link. When you click it, you can be able to see this dashboard. Why I'm telling you to use the link, it's because whenever you're getting a domain name or maybe a hosting, you will get 20% discount from what you buy. So you will save a lot of money from that, and you can spend very little money in getting all of this. Just use the link on my bio. So now after clicking that link, or maybe using the link on my website, or maybe the link on my description, you can come here and click claim deal. When you click claim deal, you can see all these plans. You can see the first one, the second one, and the third one. So I can recommend you to use the second one, which is $2.99 per month. This is good because it will have a free domain name and it will have 5 business emails. You can have 5 business emails for free, and it will be free for 1 year. So remember, you'll be renewing your hosting and the domain after each and every year. Now you can click choose plan. Now you can choose the duration. Maybe you want to purchase this domain name and hosting for maybe, let's say 48 months, or maybe 1 month, or maybe 12 months. But what I can recommend is to get for 12 months, because when you get for 1 month, you will be going with you will be getting a lot of loss. So now you can see for 12 months is $3.59 per month. Now you can see here on the order summary, you'll get a discount of $10.87, which is a lot of money. You'll be saving a lot of money. Or maybe when you get for maybe 24 months, you'll be getting a higher discount, a discount of 19.15 instead of paying more than $76. Just use the referral link on my description, or maybe from my website. You can buy it direct, but just going to their website and buying their domain name and the hosting, it will be more expensive. So now you can click continue and you will see the payment method. Now you can pay, and after paying, you will be able to see your dashboard. Now after buying the domain name and the hosting, we can go back into our H panel or Hostinger panel. After you have bought your domain name and your hosting, you will see this Hostinger panel. It is simply like this. Now this is where we start the real thing. So we want to build our website. We want this website to be accessed by many people. We want to make sales using this website. You don't need a developer here. You can just do everything by yourself. Just follow this video. So you'll see we have on the left side of the screen, you can see we have home, we have website, we have domains, we have horizons, emails, and email marketing, VPS, billing, and all that. So let me just explain with maybe precise. The website, this is where you can be able to see all the websites that you have created. Remember when you purchase that plan that you have purchased, you can add up to 50 websites. The domain name, you get a free domain name. For the horizons, just leave it that way. For the emails, I have told you that you get free 5 business emails, so you can create free business emails. Maybe an example, support at wencreatives.com, or maybe admin at wencreatives.com, or any other business email you want. So this is how it normally looks like. You will just see something like this. So we can start building our WordPress website. You will need to click website. Now you can click the website list. You can when you click the website list, you can be able to see all the websites that you have created. Now you want to add a website. If you have never created any other website, you will not see anything here. But because I had other websites, that's why I'm seeing something like this. So for your case, just click add website. When you click add website, you will see an option of hosting a horizons. You can see WordPress, hosting a web builder, custom PHP/HTML, and then you can see Node.js web app. So for our case, we want to build our website with WordPress. Just click WordPress. After clicking WordPress, you'll be able to see something like this. You'll be able to see something like this. You'll be told create login details for your WordPress account. You can select anything or maybe change anything here. You can change the password and anything. So what next you'll need to do, you'll need to click the next button. After clicking the next button, you can see an option of create a website with the AI, or maybe pre-built website and themes. Just select pre-built websites and themes. So now you can just click create blank site, and then you'll be able to see this domain name. You'll be required to put a domain name. For my case, because I don't want to interfere with the domain name that I already have, I can use a temporary domain. But for your case, the domain name that you will get for free, you will see it here. You'll see here claim a free domain, or maybe if you have bought another domain somewhere else, you can transfer it here, or maybe you can buy a domain. If you bought the first plan that doesn't have a free domain, you can buy a domain somewhere else, or maybe just buy a domain in Hostinger, and you will just add it here and then click next. But for my case, I just want to use a temporary domain. But for your case, you'll need to select what you will see here. So you can click use temporary domain. When I click that one, I'll be redirected to my WordPress dashboard. You can see here it is saying installing WordPress, and this might take some few minutes, so you just need to be patient and just give it some time. We are proceeding well. Now here is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. This is where we build anything. This is our backend. This is our WordPress backend where we do everything. So after you install the WordPress using the steps that I have shown you earlier, you'll be redirected here. So just when you see code telling you that you can give a try, just cancel that one. So this is what we call WordPress dashboard. You can see here we have dashboard, you have post, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, user tools, settings, light speed cache, and collapse menu. So I want to briefly explain what all this means. So for hosting, I just leave it the way it is. You can hide all this because we don't need to do anything with these ones. So now remember, we already have a domain. Now people can be able to access the website. So whenever they click this link here, you can see when I come here on the top right corner of my screen, we have the home icon, and then you have visit site. So when I click this site, this visit site, I can be able to view my site. Now my site is live as we are talking right now. So this is how my website is looking like. So you can make sure you copy this link and then click a plus button so that we can be using this tab to be viewing how we are progressing with our website. So now when I click here, I can go back to my dashboard. I can be able to see the dashboard of my WordPress website, and then on the second tab I can be able to see how my website is looking. You can see it has pages, it has about frequent asked question and all that. So this is how our website is looking for now. It doesn't have anything, it doesn't have products or anything. So this is how it simply looks like. So the post button is to be adding a blog. If you have a website that is for blogs, it's meant for blogs, you can be adding blogs using this button. For media, it has this where you add or images or videos or songs. If you want your website to have songs, you can add using media. For the pages, on example, you have this website, it has blog page, it has about page. All these are pages button to add pages. For the comments, this, if someone comments anything on the website, you can be able to see them here, you as the website owner or maybe the admin. For plugins, this is where we add plugins like WenPay that integrates your website with payment gateway. Now when we add that plugin, people can be able to pay using your website. They can purchase a product from your website and they will be able to pay using that plugin. We add many plugins here, like maybe Lightspeed Cache. We add plugins like WooCommerce. These are like add-ons. So in simple terms, these are like let's say we can call them like apps. These are like mobile apps. You see, like the way you normally add some apps in your phone, maybe for different uses. This is just the same. So for users, this, if you want to manage your website with different people, or maybe you have a big website and you want it to be managed by different people, this way you add users. And also, if there is any subscriber in your website, you can be able to see all of them here. Tools, settings, and all that, just leave it the way it is. So now we want to clear everything in our website and see how it is looking. It is not looking good, so we want to clear everything. So we'll need to start by clearing all the posts. We can come here and check if we have any post. So we have this hello world post. You can see it here, hello world post. We need to delete that one. So come here and click trash. So now it will go to trash. So we don't need it. When we click trash, it will say one post moved to trash. When we come here and refresh our website, it will disappear. You see? So now we can go back to the media. It doesn't have any media. For the pages, we don't want these pages. We want to create our own pages. So just come here and delete this privacy policy page. Just delete it. You will see that it has gone to trash. You can see here and refresh. You can come back here and refresh. You will not be able to see that privacy and policy page again. So now for the comments, you can check if you have any comment. You can, if you don't have, you can just leave it the way it is. For the appearance, we'll come back there later. For the plugins, you can come here and check the plugins. If you have any plugins, just delete it. The Hostinger AI, we can deactivate it. Hostinger Easy Onboarding, just deactivate it. All we need to leave here is Lightspeed Cache. So we want to do all these things at once. Bulk action, you can select all of them, and then you can see here we have bulk action. What we need to do, we need to deactivate all of them before deleting. Before you delete anything, you need to deactivate it. All what you need to leave here is Lightspeed Cache. So you can just click apply. Now after you have deactivated them, you can just delete them. So now after we have deactivated them, you can select all of them except the Lightspeed Cache. Now we can do the bulk action again and click delete. You can click apply. So we can delete all these plugins so that maybe later we can come up and add our own plugins, because we don't need these ones. So now when I come back to my website, I refresh it, I can see some things have gone. Now we can start building our website. For this case, we are going to use a starter template. But before you continue, guys, make sure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and click that like button to support my content, because I believe you are learning a lot from this video. So now let's start building our website. I believe right now you have understood the dashboard of the WordPress. If you have any question, just drop it on the comment section and I will get it answered. So now click appearance. You can see we have themes and we have editors. Just click themes. So for our case, we are going to use what we call template. So you can see here we have all these themes. For now we are using this theme, the blog theme, but now we want to use a theme that we can have our website like the one I have shown you when the video was starting. So you can just click this plus button. So for this case, we are going to use a theme called Astra. So you can see we have many themes. We have a lot of themes. You can see you can just install this one and your website will look like this one, and then you can start editing it. We have thousands and thousands of themes. You can see here we have over 7,191 themes. So you can choose anything according to what you want. If you want a sports website, we have this one. If you want maybe a news website like maybe BBC News, you can use any template here, or maybe any theme here. But for our case, we want to use a theme called Astra, so that we can get a standard template from there. So this is Astra. So before you use a theme, you can check its rating or maybe its popularity. So you need to use a theme that is mostly used by people, because that means it supports a lot of things. So don't just choose any theme and use it. You might find later that it is not supporting some important things like payment integration. But for our case, I can recommend you to use maybe Astra, or maybe a theme called Ocean WP, or maybe even Cadence. It normally works well. Cadence works well. Ocean WP, and maybe also Astra. But for our case, for this video, we are going to use Astra. So you can just click install. When you click install Astra, you can be able to see this. You will see that Astra has been installed. Now you can click activate. When you click activate and we go back into our website, you'll be able to see that our website will change a little bit. So when you come here and refresh the page for our website, you can see how it will look like. It is somehow different. So whenever you change any theme here, it will just change. Remember, for our case, this is our domain, but for your case, I don't think you will have a domain like this one. You will have your real domain. If you have a salon maybe called Grace Salon, it will be https gracesalon.com or .co.ke something else. But for my case, because I have used a temporary domain, that's why I'm getting something like this. So now you can see this how our website is looking like. So now you want to have to use a standard template. So now you can click this button. After you have installed and activated Astra, you can click this one, this button, start building now. What it will do, it will install the necessary requirements, all that we need, and it will help us build the website faster compared of you building from scratch. So for this case, you want to use what we call standard templates, and it's good. You can also use them because it enables you to build a website faster. After it has activated, you will see this option. How would you like to build your website? AI website builder or classic template? Just make sure you click build with templates. Now you can see an option of page builder. You can see block editor and Elementor. Just use Elementor page builder, and then you'll be able to see these templates. Now you can choose what type of the template you need. Maybe if it is a business template, maybe you are building a website for an agency, a restaurant, a hotel, travel, construction, real estate. You can choose according to what you want. So for local business, you can choose, but for our case, I want to use an organic template. Here is it. You can use this one, organic store. So because my website is a store website, so I can use that template. Now here I can be able to see this after it has loaded. So I just need to click continue. So now I can see here select features, just skip the step. Now I can just tell us a little about yourself. Maybe I can just put my name as Owen. Now I just click submit and build my website. So now it will start building. Just give it some time. After seeing congratulations, now we can go to the tab of our website and see how it will look like. So now I can come here and click this tab. You can see how now our website is looking like. Exactly, it looks like a real website, but now you can do some changes. It has all the pages, the about page, the everything page. We have the groceries page, we have the juice, contact, cart, and all that. It has all these things. So now the work will be on your side. You'll just need to edit the images, change the content, change the products, and input and replace with your products. So how do you normally do that? So I can come back here, WordPress dashboard, and you can see here it is saying finish setup, and it has view your website. So you can click finish setup. But now I want to go back into my website a little bit, and maybe we can see what is inside here. You can see it has all this. It has this text here, this navigation text, or maybe the header text. You can change it to your own. You can change this product, the currency and all that. You can see it has all this. So now for my case, I want to come back and show you how you can do the changing products, and also you can change the text and all that. But I will not do for the whole website. You can, after you learn how I do maybe the few things, you can do it by yourself later. So I can go back into my dashboard, and maybe I can just click this exit, and then I'll be taken back into my WordPress dashboard. You can see after it has installed all the requirements, the WooCommerce and all that, this is where the website owner is able to see all the sales that he or she has made in his or her website. You can see they can be able to see the orders, the customers, the coupon codes they can add here. So if a client wants to purchase something and you have a coupon, you want them to get a discount, you can add a coupon code here. So whenever they use that coupon code, they can be able to get a discount from the product that you are selling. The reports, the settings, you can do all that here. For the products, you can add the products here. The payment methods, this way we will integrate our WenPay plugin, so to allow M-Pesa work in our website. I'm going to show you all that. And here also you can be able to see all the products that you have in your website. You can delete that product, you can edit it, you can do anything with that product in a very simple way. The payment methods, you can add PayPal, you can add that plugin, the WenPay plugin, you can add all that. But we are coming to this part, the very interesting part on how you do the integration. I'm going to show you, and it is very simple. I believe you like it, seeing things working in real. So now you can see we have analytics here. You can be able to see the visitors of your website, all the people that are visiting your website, the numbers. You can be able to know if your website is getting traffic and all that. Now for the products, you can see the analytics of the products. You can see the products that people are clicking most, the orders that are being made most, the variation, categories, coupons, and all that. So now you will do it by yourself when you follow the steps. So first thing first, I have told you, make sure you don't skip this video anywhere so that you don't get confused and bored. Just follow the video from start to stop. It's better you start watching maybe for 5 minutes, and then the next you pause, you do your own things, and then come back and continue. For the marketing, this way you do the marketing, and then we have Elementor. Remember, we installed Elementor to edit our pages. Now we have templates. You can change the template, UAE, you can just leave it the way it is, the appearance and all that. I had explained about this, but the important plugin is this one, the Lightspeed Cache. You can see here when we come into plugins, you can see we have the plugins. I had told you that these are like apps. This is where you have your own plugins, add-ons. You have Cutflows, the Elementor, Lightspeed Cache. These are like your apps. You need these for you to have a functional website. If you start building your WordPress website from scratch, you can install your own plugins, because when you come here and click that you want to add a plugin, you can see an option, a bundle, or maybe you will be able to see a lot of options. You can see we have these products here. Maybe we want to change that image, or maybe we want to change this text. How do you do that? What you normally do, you just come to where we have products. For our case, we have these products here. You can just come here to the products, and I'll be able to see a product, all the products that I have in the website. For our case, the products are here, so the clients will be able to see this product. So how do you change the product? Maybe you want to put your own product. You just come here and click edit. When you click edit, you will be redirected to this editor here, where you can maybe do what you want. You can change the product image, maybe because obviously I know when you take this template, you're not going to use these images, so you need to put your own images. So you just click edit on the product, and then you can see the content. You can change to your own content. The images, like for our case, let me trace where this product is. Let me come here and trace the product. Here it is. You can see hand-picked red pills. Now I want to replace these hand-picked red chilies with my own product. So I can come here, I can come and change the content. Maybe I have a sneaker shop, so I can come here and remove the product image. Now I will come and put my own image. So I can come here and click set product image. When I click that one, I can click select files. Now I believe you know where your images are. So for my case, I have this shoe here. Maybe my shop is a sneaker shop. I click upload, and then I'll be able to see it here in the media library. So what I normally advise people, if you want to build a website and you have all the products, just install them for once here, and then you can be selecting one by one instead of going back to your files and then getting the images, or maybe downloading the images. The client normally gives you all the images that he or she wants in the website, or maybe if you are the website owner, I believe you will have all the images that you want to use in your website. So now you can click after you upload, you can click select product image. Now it should appear here, you should be able to see it here, and then the content you can come here and change. You can describe the shoe. Maybe it is a sneaker, so you can come to ChatGPT or any AI and maybe tell it that I want you to write a content for me. I want you to write a content, or maybe a description. I want you to write a description on my product I'm selling. The product is Air Force sneaker. You can just use this text here, but I believe you will get the necessary text and the right text to use. I'm just using this as an example so that I can show you how you can replace your product, or maybe your products with the correct details, with your own details. So I can come here and copy all these texts here, and just come here and copy them, copy, and then after I copy, I can just go back and paste. Remember, we want to see how we change the product from that chili to this sneaker. So now after I change them, I can come here and change the price. Maybe I want it, maybe I'm selling it 2,500. Maybe I can say previously I was selling it at 3,000. Now I'm selling it, it is saying please enter in a less value than the regular price. So the regular price is supposed to be higher, 3,000, and then maybe the sale price is 2,500. So I can come here and update that one. The product description, here they want a small description, a short description. I can copy this one, and then you can come here and replace. You can add the comment or anything else. Now you can add the hashtag. If you want this product to reach many people, maybe I can put hashtag sneakers, maybe hashtag, I do a space and then I put another hashtag, maybe your shop name, WenCreatives sneaker store. Remember, hashtag doesn't have some spaces in between, but after you write one hashtag, you need to add another space, and then you just write shoes. Why are we writing this hashtag? So that when people come to their Google and search about shoes, your shoes, maybe your website can be likely to be ranked according to the hashtags, the product hashtag that you have used in your product. So now brand, you can add a brand or leave it the way it is. All these you can just leave them the way they are. So far, if you have any question, just drop it on the comment section, and then you will get it answered. Now click update. Remember, previously this is how the product was looking like. So I want us to replace this product and see how it will look like now. So now I can come here and I click update. When I click update, I should go back into the tab where we are reviewing our website so that we can see how it will look like. So now you can see it has said that the product has been updated successfully. Now we can go back here and do a refresh. When we do a refresh, we can be able to see our product here. This is the sneaker. So sorry, we forgot to change the name of the product. This can't be handpicked right here. So we can go back and edit the product name. This way we edit the product name. You can say these are Air Force. What do we call them? You can call them maybe Air Force 1. Air Force 1. Air Force 1. I'm not a good, I don't know more about shoes, so I'm just using any name. But because they are Air Force, we can just use this name. So you can come here and click update, and then I should be able to see that our product name has been updated. So let me go back, but make sure here it has said that the product has been updated successfully. So now we can go back here and refresh the page. You can refresh the page so that we can see if our name has changed. You can see here it is saying the Air Force 1. You can see the price and all that, the description, the short description. So now the client, this is what the client will see and the description. So now you can make sure you change all these products using the same method, because you can be able to see all the products here. When you click here, it's very simple. When you click here, you can be able to see all the products. There is nothing hard here. So you can change one by one, and even you can add more products according to the category. So you can see here, you can add all your products you just using this template. So now when people visit your website, they can see, you can change the logo and all that. So people will be able to see all your products here, and you will change all of them here. And you can delete a product if maybe it's out of stock. It would just change. You can just delete here, or maybe you can set people can be able to see, or maybe you yourself, you can be able to see how many pieces you are remaining with. So now, so far so good. The next thing, we need to change the face of our website. Maybe how do you change the logo, or maybe the icon is looking like? Just need to go into your WordPress dashboard. Now you can scroll and see where we have appearance. Just click customize, and then you can be able to see all this. Just give it some time. So you'll be able to see this. You are customizing the domain name. You can see here. You can see the WooCommerce. You can see site identity. Just click site identity. I want to touch the most important things that you may be asking yourself. So this is how you change that one. When you click appearance and click site identity, or maybe customize, you can see site identity. Now you can come here and see where we have the header. So our logo is at the header. So you can click header, and then you'll be able to see site title and logo. So this is where you can change it. You can see we have this one here, the site logo. You can just decide to click remove or change. When you click change, you can be able to see, you'll be redirected to your media library. That's why I had told you that if you want to if you have all your products on the same folder, what you need to upload all of them. You can see mine are all here. All of my content, logos and everything are here. Whenever I add any other maybe image or video or anything, it will just appear here. So now you just need to create your logo. You can use canva.com to create a logo. Because obviously when you build your website, you can't use this one, because this is for the template. You can't use this one. And maybe your website is about sneakers, so you can't have an organic store logo here, and your website is for selling sneakers. So you need to create a logo using Canva or any other graphic builder, in any graphic builder platform or software. You can use it, and then you can transfer your logo here, and then you can change it using the steps that I've shown you. So if you don't have it here, you can just click upload, like the way we upload the image here. This image here, you can upload the same. So you can come here, select, and then upload. But for my case, I am not going to change anything, because I don't want to. I'm not building, I'm just demonstrating to you. So the design, you can increase it, reduce it, or do anything. You can do a lot of things here, but this is how you simply change the logo. So for these pages, you can arrange, you can decide where you want to put them here. For this card, the account and card, you can drag and drop. Maybe you want it to be somewhere else, you can just play with this one. So whenever you try yourself, you can see you can do a lot of things with this one. Now let's talk about arranging these pages. Maybe you want this page, about page, to start here, and then the grocery page to be the second one, or maybe you want to interchange anything here. So what you normally do, just go back into your WordPress dashboard, and then you can see we have appearance. You can click appearance, and then we have menus. When you click menus, you can be able to see all your pages there. So you can decide to drag and drop, maybe change, interchange. You can also try to put it as a sub page and all that. So you can do a lot with this one. So this is how you do that. When you click save, it will just save even here, and you will see things will be rearranged. So now I believe you know how to change the logo, and then I believe you know how to interchange the pages, or maybe rearrange the pages and rearrange these maybe cart or maybe account. You can do that by yourself. Now let's say we want to add another page here. So instead of having grocery, everything, about, and contact, we want to add a new page there. How do we do that? Just come here on the WordPress dashboard. On the appearance, you can see we have menus. Now when you click menus, you can be able to see these pages here. So you can you can see here the juice page is a sub page here. You just when you go to the about, you can see a drop down of juice, because that is a sub page. Now if we take this page back to be in the same level with the other pages, and you click save, now when we go back into our website, the juice page is supposed to be on its own, instead of it being a sub page of about. So after some time, it will just go back to its position. But if you want to have other sub pages, what you normally do, just drag and drop a little bit to your right. I want to show you how you can add more pages here. Let's say you want to add another page apart from grocery, everything, about, use, and contact. So what you normally do, you normally come to where we have pages. Let me try to duplicate this tab so that we don't get starting every time. So now you just come to where we have pages. On the pages, you can come on the pages and see something like this. You can click add page button, and then maybe let's say you want to add a location page, maybe here. You can just come there and add this location page by writing location here, location. So location, let's just write it on the correct way, and then click publish. When you click publish, you are supposed to see the location page in the location together with the other pages in the pages section. When I go back into my pages, I should be able to see the location page on the pages button. So it is here. Now when I go back here also and try to refresh my appearance, I should be able to see pages, the location page somewhere here. You can see it here. So you want to add our page to be part of the main pages here. So what we normally do, just come here and select the location page, and then we want to add it on the main menu. So what you normally do, just click add to menu, and then you should be able to see it here. Now you can click save. After you click save, when you come and refresh your page here, you should be able to see the location page among the other pages. You can see it is here. When you click it, right now it is empty, but you can come and add other pages inside it. So how do you add anything in the location page? And remember, when I show you how you can add content in this page, you just add in all other pages, that content is added that way. So you can just go back into your pages, come and click edit location page. We want to edit our location page with Elementor Page Builder, because that is the best one for editing pages. When you click edit with Elementor, you will be redirected to the Elementor Page Builder, where now we start building our pages. You can see right here, it is just showing location. Maybe let's say we want to add a map. What do? just come here and click this plus button. Maybe you have 3 shops, so you can just click grid, or maybe you have 2 shops, just click grid. So what you do next, you just go back to this plus button. You want to add an element, maybe you want to add a map, so you can come here and click map. When you click map, you can just drag and drop the map here, and then you want to drag and to add another map here. Maybe you have 2 shops of your products, so we can add another map there. Just click map, you can add it there. Now maybe the first map is in Nairobi at maybe Kileleshwa. You can say Nairobi, and then you space Kileleshwa, specify Kileleshwa, and then the second one maybe, and then you click enter. It is supposed to map that one according to what you have written. You can see here it is specified, so you can specify the exact location. So we can do the next one. Click this pencil button, and then maybe the second shop is Nairobi at a specified location, which is Karen maybe. And now you can click enter. It will just be exactly that location according to what you have inserted here on this input. So now you can click publish, and also you can add other text upside here on top of these maps here by clicking a heading option, but that one you can try it by yourself. You need to play around with this WordPress. You can try it by yourself. There is a lot of things you can do with it, but because I want to show you the basics and how you can do it by yourself, you just do that. You can do, there is a lot of things here you can do it. You can try to work on them. So now when you go into our site, we do a refresh. On the location page, we should be able to see that now the location page, we have our maps here. So you can see the maps are here. Something else I want us to talk about, it is the compatibility. How are the pages responding to different devices? You can see here we have a desktop device, we have a tablet device, and then you have a mobile phone portrait, which is the most important thing we need to think about. When I click the grocery page, I can click the grocery page, it is not responding. But for now, if you want to test the compatibility, you can click the mobile device. You can see the tablet device. This is how it will look like. The mobile device, that is how it will look like. It will have a hamburger button on the top right corner of your screen. So the people that are using the mobile phone will see the website like this. Now they can click different pages, and they can navigate in different pages. On their phone, they will be seeing something like this, which is good. It is good, so people can be able to access the website well on the mobile device. So you can make sure you test every page, each and every page, and see how it will look like. So now that's how you add a new page, add maybe some other elements using Elementor Page Builder. You add some pages. That's how you do it. You just do you can do that to all pages. It is just similar. Now something else, now you know how you can test the responsiveness of your website in different devices. So now I want to head into the next part, which is the most important part of what we call M-Pesa integration. So here I want you to be keen and follow the steps that I'm going to do. I want us first to go back into our website. You can see it is in dollar currency. So now it is not realistic, because there is no way an Air Force can go to 2,500 USD. It can't be that way. So you need to have a Kenyan shillings currency. And then I want us to just try and buy, try, maybe let's assume we are the users. I just come here and click this product. Maybe I want to buy this shoe. And then maybe I want to check out. How do I do that? You can see the product is very well listed and stated very well, but the problem is it is in USD. So when I click add to cart, what is happening? So let us click add to cart and see what will happen. I can click proceed. You can see here it is clearly stating that you saved 16.67 USD, which is good. It looks professional. So now I can click proceed to checkout. But now when I click proceed to checkout, I will be able to see something like this. Let's just give it some time. I'll need to input my details. Remember we are in Kenya, so let me just input some dummy data here just for testing, because we'll again come here and test after we integrate the payment. So now I can come here and maybe the house number, I can just put maybe the street number and street name. Maybe I can put Nakuru, and then apartment I can just put any, I'll just leave it as blank because it doesn't have an asterisk. So the town city I can put Nakuru. Maybe the client is from Nakuru, and then the state, maybe I can say Nakuru. But first we need to change this location into Kenya instead of USA. Say county, here we can put Nakuru County. Now 2100. Remember this is what the client will be seeing. Now after we have filled all that, we can click place order, but you can see here it's saying sorry, it seems there is no available payment method for your site. Please contact us if you require. So this is where most of the developers or maybe website designers get stuck. So now we are going to solve this problem. We want to integrate M-Pesa into our website. So how do you do that? First, let's go back and make sure the currency has changed to Kenyan shillings instead of USD. So we can come here into the we can just go back into our dashboard. Let me duplicate this tab so that we can just come here and refresh so that we can see if it will change to the Kenyan shillings currency. So I click dashboard. When I click dashboard, I should be able to see where we have WooCommerce. I just click WooCommerce, and then I can see we have settings. I can click settings. After I click settings, I should be able to see these settings, county or state. We are in Kenya, so I need to change here and make it Kenya. Let me put it Nairobi, Kenya, Baringo. We have all those counties, so you can put any, doesn't matter. As long as you are in Kenya, you can just put anything here. Let me put Nairobi County, and then sell to all countries. You can leave it that way. It should sell to all countries. Then the currency here is where we are supposed to change so that it can change here, so that things can be realistic. So I can come here and change the currency to KES. So even if you are building your website while in India, in USA, in Tanzania, in Uganda, South Africa, or any other country, you can just put here. So we want to use KES as our currency, and then we can now just click save changes. You can change anything here if you want, but I will recommend I will advise you to leave it the way it is now. Just click save changes. After you click save changes, now we can go back into our website. We do a refresh. So we want to see if the currency, if it has really changed from USD to KES. So now you can see here it has changed from USD to Kenyan shillings, and that is very, very, very nice. And now we can go back again into our website. Let us again duplicate this tab so that we can go to the other products in the website and see if they have changed from USD to Kenyan shillings. So I can come here, I can just go back again and again so that I can be able to see my website and confirm if it has really changed, if on all the products, if they have really changed to Kenyan shillings. You can see now everything is in Kenyan shillings. So now you can come here and replace your products and also change the prices of the products. So now we can continue. You can see here, but it is still saying that sorry, it seems there is no available payment method. So now let's do our payment integration. So here I want you to be very keen so that you can understand how the integration is done. So I need to come back here into my WooCommerce dashboard, and then I can check where we have payments. You see we have products, shipping, payments, accounts, and all that. So you can click payments. On the payments, I can come here and do some configurations. So now here we have these options. We have here you can integrate card, you can integrate PayPal, Visa, acceptance, take offline. But here, when you take offline, clients cannot, maybe the only way they can pay is by cash. They can't get an SDK push on their phone. But if you want to get, and you want the clients to get an SDK push on their phone, and then they just do the payment, and then the payment just comes into your account, what you normally do, you normally go to where we have plugins, as I had told you earlier. Now this is where the WenPay plugin comes in. So you need to purchase a plugin called WenPay. You can get the plugin from my website, on Wen Creative's website. When you click that website, you can be able to see on the products side, or maybe shop, you can be able to see the WenPay plugin. Right now I have not added it, but I'll be adding it very soon. You can be able to see it there. It goes for 2,500 only, and I can do the setup for you if maybe you get stuck somewhere. But now, if you want to use this WenPay plugin, you'll be required to apply for consumer key, consumer secret, shortcode, and passkey. You can apply those ones very easy. You just need to have a business name or a limited company, and then Safaricom will give you those credentials, and then now you can use them on the WenPay plugin. So how is WenPay plugin working? So that you can be able to see here on the checkout, you can be able to see here M-Pesa. So what we normally do, just come to the plugins, click upload plugin. So now when you buy the plugin from me, what I normally do, I just send you the plugin and we do the setup together. As long as you have the consumer key, consumer secret, shortcode, and passkey. So I'll just, because I already have the plugin, I'll just need to click choose file, and then I just click download. Mine is on the download. I can click it there. So something else, if you don't see the plugin on the website, just click the link on my description and you will be able to contact me, or maybe you can be able to purchase the plugin from the link on my description. If you don't get the plugin in either way, you can just contact me. You can go to my Instagram, to my TikTok, to my YouTube. You can get my email on my YouTube or on my TikTok. You can get my number on my bio, or maybe you can just contact me by any means. You can even comment and I will get in touch so that you can get the plugin by yourself. So remember, if you are a developer or a designer and you are integrating someone a payment method, you can charge the person up to 10,000 Kenyan shillings, and you have only bought the plugin for only 2,500. So you can imagine how much you will have profited from this. So after you have the plugin, this is the plugin, I will send it to you. So the first thing I have told you that you just need to click upload, and then when you click upload, you'll see an option of choose file, and then after clicking choose file, now the plugin that I will have sent to you, you just need to click it and then click upload. Remember, this is the WenPay plugin. So now you'll just need to click install now. When you click install now, you will be able to see this notification of activate the plugin. You just need to give it some time. Remember, on my side, I already have the consumer key, consumer secret, shortcode, and passkey. So I will not go through the application process right now, but you can you can get the credentials from Daraja. That is after you have applied for these credentials. So if you want to know how you can apply the credentials, also you can contact me and I'll get you started. So just click activate after you have installed the plugin. When you click activate, you should be able to see the plugin name on the left side of the screen. You'll see that the plugin has been installed successfully, and you can see the plugin on the left side of the screen, WenPay M-Pesa. Now, and also when you come here to the WenPay M-Pesa checkout to buy WooCommerce, you'll be able to see it there. So you want to go back into our checkout so that we can see if it has been detected. So now we can refresh. When we refresh, we can wait. We can give it some time and see if there is plugin. So you can see the plugin is still not there. So we need to do some configurations here. So we just need to come here and do some edits and do some configuration. When I come here to the WenPay plugin, I can click settings. Now I'll need to put my consumer secret, consumer key, shortcode, and passkey, which I got from Safaricom. So here you can see we have enable WenPay. Just make sure you tick it. it should be with a tick, and then consumer key. So here we need to put the consumer key. Let me put my consumer key. Let me copy it and paste it there. So my consumer key, my consumer secret. So I need to put my consumer secret. This is my consumer secret. Let me paste it there. It is supposed to be hidden, so I can paste it well. And then my shortcode, then the passkey which I was given by Safaricom. You just don't use or maybe guess anything here, because this shortcode is like your pay bill where the money will be redirected. You just don't use it. You don't just guess anything here, because if you put a wrong shortcode here, if any client pays, maybe the client pays for these shoes, the money will go to that person shortcode. So you need to be accurate of what you are given by Safaricom. So here for the callback URL, which it is automatic. Remember, for you to use WenPay or maybe to integrate M-Pesa, the website should be secured with HTTPS. Now the environment, you should make it to be live. But also if you want to test with the Raja sandbox credentials, you can use this one. But for now, because we already have a real credentials, you can just click live, and then you can just click save. You can just click save. It is saying, will you like to save this password? Not now, we don't want to save the password. Now you can see it is saved, and now the consumer key is there, consumer secret, shortcode, passkey, everything is on set. So we can now go back into our checkout. We do a refresh and see if something will detect here. So now when we refresh, we will be able to see this. Now when I scroll down, I can see we have payment option as M-Pesa. So now when the client wants to buy this shoe, the client puts his or her names, the location, the address where the person is, or how the product will reach the person, the phone number. He or she can put the phone number. Let me put my phone number, or maybe let me just use my phone number. So, and then the additional notes, they can add the additional notes, and then here they can come here and input the phone number. Let me just input the phone number that I want to pay with. So when now they put the phone number here and click proceed to checkout, what will happen? They will get an STK push, or maybe they will get a prompt. From that prompt, they will be requested to input the M-Pesa PIN. The amount will automatically be detected from the price of the product. So when they input the M-Pesa PIN, the order will be completed and the process will be done. So that is how it will simply be done. So now you can see the M-Pesa payment is there, and the person can pay using the website instead of paying cash. But now, before anything else, you can see the store is saying that the store is coming soon. So for you to test and see if it is working very well, you need to make sure here it is from coming soon to live. So when I click coming soon there, I'll be able to see this option of making it live, the site visibility. Now when people come and search this website, they are not able to find it because it is on coming soon. They're just seeing coming soon. But now when I click live, now people can be able to search the website and they will be able to see the website. I have this link here. I'll put it on the description, so you can use the link on the description again to see how my website is looking like, so that you can see if you are on the right track while building your own website. So guys, that is how the website is looking like. You can see it has this product here. It has a payment method. People can pay using the website. So now you can see you can filter by price. You can do a lot of things in the website, guys. So guys, so that is how the website can be simply be made. And you can do this by yourself. You can change all these texts. If you follow this video from the beginning to the stop, at least you'll be able to understand. You can change this text using Elementor Page Builder, and you can do a lot of things. You can change the color, a lot of things. So guys, that's how you can build a website by yourself using WordPress. And you can sell this website or maybe build for your business. You don't need a developer to do this. I have shown you the simple steps that you can follow, and that's how you can be able to achieve building a website by yourself So guys, I believe you got something. I want to stop there. And guys, if you have not subscribed this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have any question, just drop a comment.